What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. Today, special episode. We got ourselves a full house right now. We're here to talk Fury versus Ngannou. And as always, go down, like, and subscribe. Comment your thoughts if you hear from the MMA side of the channel. Let us hear your thoughts if you hear from the boxing side of the channel. We want to hear your thoughts. And go to war in the comments. I want to see some blood. I'm Paul, Pick'em Win'em Concha, and I'm always with
Going on, boys? It's Marcus Prime Time Penley. You already know we gonna come heavy with the big boxing shit today.
It's your boy Gator, aka South Southern Boxing. Fucking there with.
Hey man, I'm a special guest. You know how that shit goes. But before we talk anything, right? This is my first time seeing y'all boys in a minute. Can we have a moment of silence for my dog, Alexander Volkanovski?
to pick your mans up. Fuck them.
Moment of silence.
Chill out.
Hey, bro. Shout out my dog Marcus JP. I don't know who that other dude is. But us Alexander the Greats over here know what the vibes is. But that shit was terrible.
Bro, my mouth dropped.
No cap. But if you didn't know, it's your boy Kev, Waterboy, your boy, aka the Street Fight Enthusiast. I'm more of an MMA football side, but the boys invited me out to the boxing episode. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys, I rushed the fuck home because I definitely wasn't supposed to make it. But I'm here.
You got saved because Mark had to watch his shitty booty Knicks lose the.
Hey, I appreciate the Knicks, man. I appreciate the Knicks.
You lucky we didn't get a win because I was about to flaunt my jersey from here.
Damn, kid.
Where the fuck the jersey at? You toasted it?
Yeah, chill out. We'll be back tomorrow.
Mark is the type of person to have a Patrick Ewing jersey.
Nah, I got a good old RJ Barrett, man. I should get a Patrick, though.
He got John Starks jersey. That's what he got.
Marcus look like an old school inexperienced.
Hey, man, from the Bronx.
There you go.
But
hey, let's get it, man.
We going over to Saudi Arabia for the clash, the battle of the baddest motherfuckers, what is being billed as. Hell of a promo. I'll give him that. Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. And it's been a long time coming. How do y'all feel?
A little excited, but I'm kind of ready to get this fight over with.
Hey. Shit, man. I mean, I'm excited to see my boy Fury, even though I be talking that shit on him. Because he does deserve that shit. Because it's big fuck you for playing with our feelings. But, nah, man, I mean, I'm excited. It's gonna be like a big event. I mean, I don't know how competitive it's gonna be, but it's just gonna be fun to watch.
Bro, I'm gonna be so drunk for this fight. I'm not gonna lie. I don't be like getting drunk like that, but I'm gonna be so drunk because it's Halloween weekend. Niggas got a party. We throwing a party, motherfucking. I'm gonna be so toasted. By the time motherfucking Fury by the time that fight gets to the fight, I would swear that bitch was in Las Vegas. Like, I can't wait
for the fight on Saturday.
Huh?
What time is the fight on Saturday?
And during the day.
Oh, it's probably at 2, isn't it?
It's gonna be an early one. They ain't Saudi Arabia, baby.
Oh man, I could be fuck at 2 p.m. I could do that.
Right.
Hey, pre-game for the night.
Where's John at right now? That's my big question. Where is Big John Fury at?
I haven't seen his ass.
He was too busy with Tommy and KSI getting spit on by KSI.
Damn, chill out.
Yeah, he got spit on, right? And then, but also he's saying KSI owes him money. But
how the fuck Big John owe KSI money? Oh, they bet.
KSI owed Big John money.
Oh, type shit.
But
better pay Big John, man.
People screaming robbery, they don't want to pay up their bets.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't gonna lie to you. There's certain niggas you don't want to beef with. The entire Fury family is probably as a whole you don't want to fuck with, but John Fury specifically is not to be fucked with.
Only needs this much to go full ape shit.
Really, it takes literally nothing.
Yeah, but I say honestly, he don't even need a reason. He just
he really don't. You just tell him to go, he's going.
No, that's crazy.
I think Tyson's been keeping him at home though, because him and Francis did y'all watch the talk? Like they've been very professional, like little subtle jabs here and
I mean,
there.
I feel like Francis is a nice guy. I mean, from the interviews I've seen, dude seems like a humble beast. Like he's just a calm dude. So I mean, I don't know how much you could really be talking shit with a person like that.
I feel like the way they went about setting up the fight was so professional. It wasn't like a bunch of like hoorah, this, that. It was really like it took a while, but they was just like, yo, bro, if you're gonna do this, let's do it. Cause like you don't got too many more after this. So let's make this fucking happen. And I feel like they probably put it together well. Everybody's getting paid handsomely. So they just loving everything about this. And it's their own event. They're putting it together and making it huge.
Yeah, they are definitely getting paid handsomely. At that point, someone said even Francis gets KO'd here, no matter what, he wins. This is going to be the biggest payday of his career, and he's already expected to lose. Like worst case scenario, you do what everyone expects to happen.
And then after this, you get to go get paid $20 million at the PFL. Like somebody got their bag right.
So, did anyone else watch the Carl Frampton sit down with Ngannou and Tyson Fury face off?
Bell Frampton, nigga.
Carl Frampton, GOAT. It's funny, they got the smallest fucker they could find, 5'4". They stand next to these behemoths, like they're in the talk off, but very respectful, subtle jabs. Fury, Ngannou talking about, I am the underdog. I've always been the underdog. Like where I come from, no one expected this, and here I am. I'm going with that mentality. And then Fury on his side, hey, give props to Ngannou. I called out other heavyweights. They didn't want to fight. This man's coming from a different sport, and he took the fight. So give the props to him. And then they asked him, how do you expect this fight to go? Ngannou said, oh, I got respect for Fury. I'm just going to give it all. I'm going to focus, and I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to win. I'm just going to go do it, basically. Fury said, knock his ass out underneath 6. And he started showing it. He goes, and I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do it. On the front foot, I'm going to hit with a jab, stiff him like 20 pounds to the face. Pow, pow, pow. Feint, count. Ooh, good night. Yeah. There we go. Maybe I get into dirty. Inside is an uppercut. I was like, oh, like a little bit. That was the most it wasn't disrespectful, but it was the most shit talk I've seen out of the whole build-up. It was definitely worth the night. It was only like 15-minute watch on YouTube. Y'all want to peep it, but Fury very confident he's gonna get the finish, and he's gonna do it on the front foot. He ain't gonna back up from Ngannou. And he was saying he took the title of hardest hitter when he knocked out Wilder. So he is the hardest hitting heavyweight. A lot to digest there, but I thought I'd at least bring that to the table for y'all.
Shit, man. I mean, I don't know how much Francis is gonna be able to offer. I see him with Mike Tyson. I know he's coming from a fucking MMA background and being the strongest guy over there. But bro, when you get in that squared circle, you put on them gloves, bro. That shit turns into a different game, especially when you got the fucking arguably the greatest heavyweight of this generation standing in front of you, like, bro, almost in his prime. So, I mean, bro, I don't know how much Francis is going to be able to show us. It's going to be his first boxing fight, man. I think Tyson's going to be in there. I think he's going to play with him, I think he's going to put on a show. He's going to let it go on for a couple rounds, kind of like how McGregor and Floyd did. And then once Floyd said, let me get him out of here, he got him out of there. I mean, he's seen Conor getting tired. I think it's going to be similar to that. I think he's going to wait till Francis get a little tired, get gassed out. Maybe even let Francis land a shot on Tyson. I think he might even let take a shot for real. I don't know. I think he's going to put on a show. I think he's going to have it all control. This should be easy work for Tyson for real.
For sure.
I mean, what I've seen in Tyson Fury do to like professional boxing heavyweights in like within 3 rounds is pretty scary. So me going into this fight, why would you not choose Tyson Fury? But then I remembered the rules of MMA, which is there are no rules. There is no such thing as MMA map. And the coolest thing about combat sports is that I could know this motherfucker is better than him in every single attribute. Footwork, speed, hands, head movement, entertaining, and he can sing better than my dog Ngannou. But The beauty of this sport is that because I fuck with the God is so fucking heavy, I'm putting everything on my dog.
They're in the crib.
I'm not gonna lie, I lost the crib. I lost the crib during the Volkanovski fight. We kind of had it right, but I don't have much. I don't have much left. But you feel me? We gonna get it out the mud, and then we gonna bet the mud.
I'm going Tyson Fury. I hope it's an early fight. I think it's gonna be an early night. Francis, he's gonna gas out. Fury's gonna gas him out. He's gonna get overwhelmed by punches. He's gonna get overwhelmed by his jab. Nagano's hand speed is super slow. His left hook was looking super slow on the heavy bag. So I don't know. There's virtually no chance, but like you said, it's combat sports. Anything can happen in combat sports, especially from this year. You know what I'm saying? We've seen some of the biggest upsets ever in MMA and in boxing this year. So anything can happen.
It's gonna be fun.
I have a weird gut feeling. It's a 10-round fight, but I just have a weird gut feeling that like Tyson Fury is gonna win this pretty effortlessly. But I feel like Fury is either one or two, either gonna allow him to land a shot on the chin and kind of go down and like sell the fight type shit, or actually legitimately get caught on the chin and go down and like the fight, and like he has to get back, and I think he will get back up. But like him and his like willingness to entertain shit, and the fact that Ngannou might come out and use some of the boxing techniques that he's been trying to learn this past year with all his trainers and stuff. But then whenever he starts getting beat, he might resort to like just back to his natural instinct of just fighting. And he might come from a weird angle that Tyson Fury is just not right. It's just the awkwardness of someone who doesn't have the legit background of boxing where you can kind of predict what their next move is going to be based off the angles. And if Ngannou does do some wild fucking boink type shit on the and it's like just drops him real quick, I think it's gonna be fun. It's 10 rounds, and I think this fight probably goes all 10 rounds. No, like even though Fury should get it done and over with, I think Fury's gonna fuck around and play with fire a little bit too much.
Yeah,
That's good. I fuck with that.
I don't know about Francis's cardio though. I don't know if he can last.
That's true. And this is a big heavyweight. Is like it's not like you're gonna be primed for cardio at heavyweight.
There's gonna be a lot of clinching. There's gonna be a lot of clinching. They go throw a couple, clinch up, throw a couple.
It's kind of like the Dillian White fight.
Yeah.
Clinching inside fighting.
One thing I would say that I noticed with Francis, I mean, he does look slow and he looks like, I don't know, like bulky. But I noticed since working with Mike Tyson, they teach him to go to the body. Man, that's like one of the main, like you can't just be headhunting, man. Like that's like what people always want to assume or whatever. But come on, you got to work that body.
Do you think Mike Tyson and that bitch like cuss the Amato?
Playing psycho games.
I hope so, because if this puts Tyson or Mike's confidence up that he could be a trainer, bro, I would love to see him as like a real trainer with some young fighters, like some real boxers. Like if he feels like, damn, maybe I could, be a coach or some shit. I mean, that would be tough, bro. I wish Mike would be a coach. But I mean, I peep what he's teaching Francis, though. I see he's ripping to the body, and especially fighting a guy like Tyson, he's gonna have that body right there, especially that fat blubber, bro. You gotta beat that shit up.
Tyson Fury saying he in the best shape. He
does look good.
He is the most shape in this. Like he was saying, he's more in shape than Ngannou. Ngannou's over there fucking.
Tyson do look good though. It's considering he was looking pretty big not that long ago.
He said he only took 6-week camps for Wilder and Dylan White, but for Francis, he's taking a 12-week camp because how serious he's taking it.
Also, I feel like that's for
Usyk
leading up to Usyk. Yeah, it's like a pre-camp to the camp.
So we also got to get into that. We all basically gave our picks on the fight. I was going to lead into this next is Usyk Fury December 23rd, according to Fury, is already set up, and the Saudi Arabian money is going to be there. It's going to be in Saudi Arabia. I haven't heard anything from Usyk's camp about that though. But we do have a word. I don't believe a fucking word of it. I do think this fight happens, but I don't think it happens December 23rd. I think it probably happens early next year. But at least we got something.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Kev.
I was
It's
gonna say,
interesting.
yeah, I'm crazy hyped and happy for that fucking fight. That's the fight motherfuckers really want to see. Especially if he's not too old before Tyson Fury is too old type shit for this fight to mean like, oh. So
Usyk's older.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's 2 years older.
Oh wow.
He's older. He's older, but he's also better.
So yeah, before both of them motherfuckers get too old, to definitely see this fight happen is cool. Because now we finally get to see who's the best heavyweight. This is what I wanted out of Joshua and the Wilder back in it like 4 years ago.
Facts.
It puts a stamp into this generation of heavyweight boxing on who actually was the best heavyweight of the generation. And I mean, they were saying since Klitschko, no one could really like Fury had that title for a little bit, and then he went away, then he back, and then there was like the Wilder Joshua's, but then like Usyk started as the cruiserweight, undisputed. Then comes the heavyweight, and he can stamp his legacy at and end it off in heavyweight. And it's like both are probably Hall of Famers already, but this is like legit like it's bigger than just the Hall of Fame. It's like for the generation. We go back and think about the heavyweights during this time period. Who was the guy?
Facts. I think it's gonna be a 2 fights. Also, I think it's gonna be a guaranteed rematch. I think they are gonna fight in December. I think Tyson's gonna. He's using this fight as like almost like a sparring, and for him to get in shape, and then it gives him enough time to get back into camp, and like he just has that extended period of time where he was kind of big not that long ago. So I think he's definitely using this to get ready for Usyk, and then I think the rematch will be sometime next year. But that's it, man. That's the fight one we've been waiting for, and to end the year 2023 with that, then man, that would be perfect.
End the year with that, and then also we also end the year. I don't think it's the same card, but our boy Inoue potentially going undisputed with his Marlon to Palace fight agreed for December 26th. I believe.
There's a couple fights in December. You got Teofimo, you got Devin Haney.
Haney Progress is gonna be a good one. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't wait for Benavidez' murder charge November 25th.
Facts.
Gonna clean up Boo Boo and all the Boo Boo lovers.
I don't know if there's much Boo Boo lovers.
They're out.
They ain't buying pay-per-views.
Yeah, after he's getting undisputed again too.
But in other news, I can't not bring up the dog at featherweight Oshak Foster Ice Water. He's got a fight against Eduardo Rocky Hernandez in Mexico. He's defending his belt. That it's actually a real close pick'em fight on the odds. You got the stereotypical Mexican heavy-handed banger and a Rocky Hernandez, and then Oshak Foster. If you don't know his story, that boy's been to trial and tribulations. He lost to Jojo Diaz in the trial for Olympics. Diaz goes on to the Olympics, gets signed, gets all the championship runs. Foster had to work his way. He went to jail, watched Terrence Crawford go undisputed. Said, "Yo, I need to get my shit together." Came out, and now he's champion. He had to go the long route. That's why I feel like people fuck with him because his journey. He's defending the belt. It's in Mexico. You know how Mexican judges love their Mexican boys. Eduardo Hernandez, it could be shaky judging. It's his home territory. He is also low key a demon in Mexico. He's coming out of the domestic region. He's never went past the 6th round. Nothing but KOs. One decision that went. It was only a 6-round fight. And then Foster, I mean, we know his skills, but he also can take a punch. And it's not like, I'm not saying he doesn't have a chin, but like if Hernandez lands shots in those first 6 rounds, it's shaky water for ice water.
Shaky water for ice water for sure. I thought he had a tough fight. What that's Saturday also?
That's Saturday also. That's what other boxing fans will be watching after the
That's
Fury.
probably
Yeah,
sure.
that's a nighttime fight. What's up, Gator?
Foster's also a good defensive fighter too.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can slip all those
He
punches.
trains with the Charlos, don't he? He's in like the Texas area, right?
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure, bro.
I know he's in the Texas area. I want to say he trains with the Charlos, or at least was training with the Charlos for a little bit. But winner of this fight, they already went on and said, winner of this fight gets the unification fight with Joe Cordina.
That's a good fight.
Nice.
I like that.
So, I
That's gonna
mean,
be good.
both these boys got something to fight for. Both of them are demons, so tune in for that at nighttime. The Mexican fight should be going. Nice little Mexican fight over there. Foster versus Rocky Hernandez. And then just recap the weekend that happened real quick before we head out. Our boy Jack Calderel, Kezo, Jorge Linares looking great. And then Rocha, like we said, lost to Giovanni Santillan, sense round KO, cash that plus 300 underdog. We fucking Alexis Rocha's a fucking bum. Like point blank period. If you're tuning in to watch his fights, I feel sorry for you. Like just jump off the ship if you haven't already. Like you can only hide behind the Golden Boy Promotions for so long when it's clearly shown that you can't even protect you at Golden Boy.
Oh no. Yeah. It's hard. They're gonna get exposed. And Rocha, like I don't want to think he already got exposed, but he did. But he did lose a pretty comfortable fight a couple years ago too, on the Golden Boy Promotions too, with the favorable judges and stuff.
Man, he put on a fucking performance.
It was good. It was good.
That earlier
it was good war.
into the fight.
It was a good war until it was a good war.
Yeah, it was a good war. It was back and forth, but like we were saying, it was gonna be with how the odds had him at such a big favor. We're like,
and they knew each other too.
That's what made it fun too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
the crowd was into it. That shit was fun. That was a good ass fight.
It definitely was best fight of the weekend too. We did say it probably would.
Yeah, we called it.
Ooh, Campbell Hatton won. I know y'all love him. Just gotta throw that out there. Well, again, we appreciate everyone that's watching. Welcome to the Fight Club and the Boxing Zone in particular. There's been another episode of Totally Blitz Podcast. Fury versus Ngannou this weekend, Saturday afternoon, Eastern Time Zone. Stay tuned for that one. Hopefully we get the Usyk Fury fight afterwards. And also stay tuned for our boy Usyk Foster taking on Eduardo Rocky Hernandez at night for a nice little fight that a lot of people are sleeping on. That will be a banger for the boxing scene. As always, go down, like, and subscribe. I'm Paul Pickle Winham, Marcus Primetime Paneling, Gator Boy, Southpaw's Run Boxing, Jamari, and Kevin, the Street Fight Enthusiast Savoy. And if y'all didn't know, well, now y'all know, motherfuckers.